back to Jess Dream Guide. Okay, so this is your weekly forecast for December the 9th through the 15th. So let's just get started. We are still in Mercury retrograde, you guys, until Sunday the 15th. So you guys got one more week of this. If you've been feeling like your communication has been off with people, if you've been feeling like, oh my gosh, I'm still blocked, I'm still not being able to talk to my person, it's because communication is backwards. Mercury rules communication, as I've said before, and if it feels backwards, it is backwards. That means the planet is moving so slow that it appears to be spinning backwards. Appears, okay? That's the scientific term for it, retrograde. So what happens during retrograde? Lots of lack of communication, lots of car problems, lots of communication problems. Devices start to mess up. There's nothing wrong with your device. Give it one more week, okay? And then see how it feels. You're not supposed to sign any kind of contracts, start any new projects during this time. So one more week, you guys, and we'll be out of this, okay? It affects mainly, though, Virgos and Geminis. That's the ruling planet for you guys. So if you're a Virgo or a Gemini and you've been really feeling it, it's because that's your ruling planet. It communicates, but now the communication is off. So yeah, you're gonna be feeling it. It's okay. The retrograde is in Sagittarius, and in Sagittarius, that just means that, the negative traits of Sagittarius are going to really show. And those two traits are like being impatient, being very, very, out there, but not in a good way, not adventurous, just like you can't keep still. You're like scrambled brain, like squirrel. And one of the other traits of Sagittarius that is a negative trait is just the tactlessness of things. You're not able to communicate very properly, okay? You might be communicating in a very classless manner. So just be careful of that. It's not anything abnormal. You are not the only one doing this, okay? And for Geminis and Virgos, okay, you guys are very analytical, very reliable, Virgos. Geminis, you're very adaptable, very curious, and you might seem off. Both of you all might seem very, very off right now. It's okay, it's normal. One more week, you guys, we're almost there. Also, it's the time where exes come back. And this is not, sometimes connections come back in, like, permanent connections. But this usually isn't the time to be talking to exes. Like, I know I've been getting a lot of, hey, how you doing? And just ignore those. This is not the time to reconnect to your ex because they've been thinking about you heavy. This is not the time, okay? Mercury retrograde is not the time to reconnect. That's when people really will come back, especially now that it's during the holidays. Hey, I'm in town. Look, don't even respond. Don't even, delete the message. Block them if you need to, or whatever the case is, okay? Because now is not the time. Next, we have Mars retrograde in Leo. And oh my gosh, Mars in retrograde is like, Mars is that planet of get up and go. Mars is that planet of ambition. Mars is that planet of, okay, this is my will, this is my drive, this is my ambition. But right now in Leo, okay, Leo is a good traits about Leo is, they're very charming, they're very confident in themselves. But when it's in retrograde, think about it, okay? The planet of get up and go in Leo is going backwards or appearing backwards, as I said before, right? So Leo energy, the negative traits of Leo energy is like very arrogant, very stubborn. You might be trying to resist this energy. The energy is telling you to slow down. Okay, it's okay to slow down right now. We're inching towards hibernation, as I said before, but it's okay for you to slow down. I feel like a lot of people are just resisting that slow down energy. But that's gonna last all the way until February. The good news, though, is that in January, it's gonna go from Leo into Cancer. So at least it'll be more about your emotions and not about your drive, because some of you guys are scared to slow down because of pride. That's another negative trait about Leo. Pride is keeping you trying to move. And Father's like, look, it's okay to slow down. The cosmos are not supporting you right now, okay? They're supporting you slowing down, calming down, really planning right now, not being about that action, being about that plan. So one thing about Mars is that it rules Aries and Scorpio. So Aries and Scorpios, y'all are really having a time with this energy because y'all want to get up and go. But the energy right now is slowing down, okay? So just know that that's cosmic. There's nothing you can do about it. Let it go. Let that desire go to move. Unless you're being very, very driven, unless Father is absolutely in your ear saying, hey, get up and go, you're being called to sit down for a second. It's okay, okay? It is okay. One good thing about Aries is that y'all are very courageous. Y'all are very energetic and passionate. And so are Scorpios. Very passionate, very resourceful. But now is not the time to reach and to dig into all your resources in order to get something done. Okay, because again, Father's asking you to slow down. Mars in retrograde is slowing you down. So 2 retrogrades we're still in, and a week will only be in 1. So like, that's good news. Okay, and Venus is in Aquarius since the 7th. Okay, so since like last week, Venus is in Aquarius. So Venus is the planet of love. Venus is the planet of nice teens and all of that. So with Venus being in Aquarius, it's like a good energy for good relationships to develop. However, that's only going to be until the end of December. So Venus in Aquarius is giving you that energy of love, but just not quite yet. Give it another week because we're still in retrograde. Notice how things have to happen all at the same time, or it gets kind of like, you know, kind of confusing here, okay? With all these planetary involvements, just remember that nothing happens unless you do the work, okay? Nothing happens unless you do the work. So anyways, let's talk about Venus in Aquarius. It's for 3 weeks, 3 more weeks. Venus rules Taurus and Libra. Okay, Aquarius is all about being innovative and being like, you know, a good humanitarian, giving back to the world. So you might be feeling a loving energy to give back to the world, give back to your community, give back to your loved one. You might be even thinking about buying a gift for your person, okay, your divine love person. But one thing about Taurus is that they're romantic, they're very loyal, so that energy is added to that. And then we also have the Libra energy of being fair and being very, very charming. I know Libras are very, very charming. My sister's a Libra, and she has this really good, you know, persuasiveness about herself that I love. So one thing about Venus in Aquarius right now is that, again, Venus rules Taurus and Libra, and it's about just being in love, being loyal in love. You know, you might be going through some hardships because Mercury is in retrograde or because Mars is in Leo, but still the love is there. This is going to influence dynamic, loving relationships, okay, until the end of this month. So that's beautiful. Right before Christmas, we get a little boost in energy from the 15th to the 31st at least, because the 15th is the last day of Mercury retrograde. So at least we'll have communication going back, you know, straight, direct, okay? And so that's what I have for you guys. I hope this definitely blesses you in some kind of way. I hope this helps in some kind of way. And I hope you guys dig more into the cosmos and understand, as I said, the cosmos can support you. They can help you, but nothing can help you without your own actions. If I say slow down and you decide to move forward and you stumble and fall, that's on you. Father is giving you the directions, okay? Cosmically, sometimes the stars, well, not sometimes, the stars support us, you know, but only if you do the work. If it's time to do some shadow work, it's time to do some shadow work. If it's time to be in a loving relationship, it's time. But that doesn't mean that the love is going to come knock at your door. That means you have to actually do the actions in order for this love to be there, as hard and as strong and of a foundation as I'm seeing here, okay? But anyways, that's what I have for you guys. Let's dig into this weekly zodiacs, okay, and see what the forecast is for each sign. You guys, thank you so much for your time. Hearts, hearts, hearts. And I will see you all next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Also, if you would like a personal private tarot reading, go to jessdreamguide.com and you can book there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Have a great one.